All right, let's keep this thing rolling. Here, day one. From the Los Angeles Masters, powered by the LA Times, Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. The Voice, back in your ear after a brief break. We just saw Team Lehman, break off 18-13. They wrapped up group play, 2-0. They stay true to form. Look like one of the more dangerous teams in our field here at this first ever Los Angeles Masters. Now as Piran takes the court, they come in with a win under their belt, 15-6 over Zamoon. So they'll be lacing them up against this Brazilian team, São Paulo, DC. Y'all thought I was joking when I said we got teams from all over the globe up in this place? Teams from Serbia, teams from Russia, teams from Slovenia, teams from Brazil, USA obviously represented. 3x3 is global. Hope you guys are enjoying it thus far. We got 2 days of play. So we enter Group C play. Yasmina and Ref Angel holding down the officiating duties. Quick little picture for the gram. Yeah, I see you. Peace up. And one of my favorites, man. Good guy. He teaches me some Spanish from time to time. Yeah, mi hermano. Yeah, okay. Now it's time to get to work. Piran, São Paulo, DC. Let's see if the Slovenians can go 2-0 in group play. Gappy passes a little bit off the mark. Couldn't track it down either. So it will be São Paulo rock. In case you're wondering about this São Paulo team out of Brazil, come in with some talent, especially when you look at Soriani. His ability to shoot the ball. We also got another Brazilian team, Rio Norte, Lindas, as well. But with Andre Ferros, Jefferson Socas, Leandro Branquinho, and Soriani, this is a formidable São Paulo team. Pirano, only team on the board to this point. Did see São Paulo in our previous Masters as well. They finished 9th in Montreal. They qualified here to LA by reaching the final at the Liga A and B 3x3 tournament. Stray Bolt is waiting for the entry pass. Didn't get the rock. Instead, the cookie's over in São Paulo's hands. And they put the cookie in the cup. Splash. Long distance strike, courtesy of number 5, Branquinho. Trey Bona trying to score over Branquinho. He couldn't do it. Soriani tipped it out. Here's Ferros. Drops it off. Soriani couldn't splash it. Now it's time to D up. Simon Finsgar kicks it over. Kavga, he pulls the trigger. Missed it to the left. Ferros, he'll give it up. Branquinho couldn't hold on to it. So the Sphinx will start the possession, top of the key, over to Gappy. Gappy moving left. He got a screen from Kavga using that big body. He's like, I call him the handyman because he does a little bit of it all, including turn it over sometimes. He turned that one over. Now Socas on the move. Socas, the kick out, hand up. Good contest by the Sphinx. Kavga back over to Finsgar, down to Gappy. And a grab called underneath. 2-1 game, 2 minutes in. Pool C. Gappy with the handoff. Look, this is beautiful action here. Straight both. Can he finish it off? No. Bucco missed the hook shot. Now Soriani with the rock. He's dangerous. Approach with caution. Waiting for the screen. Goes left. A little hezzy. Oh, Sphinx had him on lock like Rasta hair. Nowhere to go. So a 2-1 game, it stays. 2.5 minutes in. Obnick, hand up, so what? Put it in his face like a selfie. 3-2. Uh-oh, no. Meantime, oh, tough shot, off balance and everything. Gappy couldn't cash in from long range, so out of bounds it'll go. Sao Paulo, DC hadn't been too active here in 2019. They did participate in the Penang Challenger, the FIBA Rimini Challenger, and a couple of the Masters. 12th place finish in Mexico City, a 9th place finish in Montreal. The bank is open. Late night here in El Segundo. Sao Paulo in front by 1. I'm sure Gus Bracco is looking on proudly from back at home. What up, Gus? Gus. Anyway, breaking the action. TV timeout. Piran, a perennial threat. Each and every Masters that they participate in, they will grind you down. They will oftentimes outsmart you. And one of the teams that is a great example of letting the ball do the work for you. 3x3 is a game. It's very easy to get tempted to play one-on-one isolation basketball. That's a part of it. But this Piran team, they allow the ball to do the work for them. Led to a lot of wins for this team. Right now they trail by 1. Soriani, he's got nowhere to go. Puts the shot up, missed it. Somebody better to run up on Stray Bolt. Run up. Throws the shot off. Socas. Oh, crossing. Finsgar sticking with him. The scoop is missed. Gappy with the rock now. He's patiently waiting to set up the offense. Kicks it out to get it back. Soriani called for the foul. So it's a savvy play. No sense in leaving the painted area, especially if you feel like you got an advantage and you got a good position as well. There you go. They get it to him on the elbow. They feel like Gappy can start the operation. Try to get it down to Kavga. And the Dean is pushed. So Sao Paulo, they do have a 1-point lead, but they also have 5 fouls to their name. They got 1 more to give before they're in the penalty. Benzgar trying to move through the defense and call for an offensive foul. Nice pass. Can Fedos finish it off? He might have been able to. But the quick hands from Piran prevented the layup. So 7 seconds on the shot clock left for Sao Paulo to get back to business. Shot forced up, missed. Straight Bolt. He got the pill, they get it back. The teacher. Ooh. Had the J rattle out. Four-3 game, still. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Missed. Gaspar Obnick is in serious pain. He is down, and you can tell that he's in serious pain. I'm not sure if that's a knee or if that's an ankle. But certainly hoping that he's going to be okay. That it certainly sounds serious. Medical staff is attending to him now. He's going to get help to his feet, and you can say he can't put any pressure on that right leg at all. And you hate to see that. I know I hate to see that. Just look again at what happened. Oh, yeah, you can see that ankle. Yep. So a right ankle. Saw him stepped on the offensive player's foot. Saw that ankle bend. Might be one of those situations. No telling if he comes back in this game or not. It might be one of those situations to where you can, you can bandage it up, tight, and get it warm enough to play again. Speaking of warm, there's some warm water for you from Simon Finsgar. But typically, it's when you're sitting down in your hotel room. That's when it catches up to you. We'll see. But again, hoping that Gasparovnik is okay. 5-4 game. Piran in front. Under 5 minutes to play. You're watching the 3x3 Los Angeles Masters, powered by the LA Times. Bolt couldn't power that one up and in. That foul on the floor. That's on Piran. Bolt cruising to the cup. Have some. Piran back out in front by 1. They don't have the ability to substitute. With no Gasparovnik right now, we'll keep an eye on that situation. Meantime, the floater from Sokas is a no-go. Bolt, run up, get done up. 2 to the head. Piran out 8-5. Quick move, quick kick out. Ferros. They double dared him. Ain't never scared. 1 point game after the 2 ball. So in an 8-7 game, 2 shots will be awarded to Adin Kavgic. Every possession so important here for Piran. Again, playing with 3 players. They don't have the benefit of a substitute. So you got to make them count, especially the freeze at the stripe. Kavgic misses the first of 2. Second one, good. So he splits a pair. After Sao Paulo picked the 7th foul to put him in a penalty. Nice idea on the runner. Just off target. So to go over to Bolt. Bolt working on Ferros. Finsgar. He said, "Oh, you gonna give it to me? I'm gonna take it." He didn't make it, but he took it. The threat is there. 9-7 it stays. Timeout on the floor, 3:38 to play. Second game in Pool C. Started off with the teacher, Gasparovnik, giving his team a great spark. Hitting the 2 ball, top of the key, FaceTime. Unfortunately for him and for Piran, he would leave this game just a few minutes ago after an ankle injury, and is still not on the bench for Piran. So with 3:40 to play, it's looking less and less likely that they'll have the teacher for the remainder of this game. Short jumper missed. And the desperation attempt from Socas is also off the mark. So, ball back over to Piran. But Dean Cav gets with the top of the key. Finsgar getting the screen. Steps all the way out by the logo. Too much sauce on it. Tied it up underneath. As I mentioned earlier, in the jump ball situation, it is always awarded to the defense. So it's as good as a steal. Socas, quick to the left, took a bump, didn't matter. Take that bucket with you. 9-8, Trey Bolt over to the Sphinx. He's got Socas harassing him. Look at him. Whipped it down to Trey Bolt. He does his version of the name. 2-point game. 2:59 to play. Socas. Oh, he put the Sphinx down. He said, I got pushed. Ferros misses the crib too. Soriani testing the waters. And the Sphinx got a fingernail on it. Foul call on Socas. Kavga takes a dive out of bounds. So I mentioned Sao Paulo in the penalty, so a couple of free throws for Kavga. He split his last trip to the stripe. He's trying to at least do that this time around after missing the first. We'll see if he can get it done. And he does. So he splits a pair. Got to give Piran a 3-point advantage. And what a win it could be for them if they are able to pull it off without the teacher at Florence General. Kavga down to the Sphinx, working from the elbow. Just beautiful. Dime piece to Trey Bolt. Extends Piran's lead to 4. Ferros trying to make the move on Trey Bolt, decides to give it up. Nice change of direction. But doesn't amount to a bucket. Nine seconds will be left on the shot clock. Sphinx with 5 now. Try to swing it over to Kavga. He says, my bad. I wasn't in the right spot. Kevin Core on the bench for Sao Paulo. Not Kevin Core. Look at me, I'm getting my wires all crossed up. He looks like Kevin Core. But that ain't Kevin Core. That's Andre Ferros over there rocking number 6. Maquillo in the number 5 jersey. But 50 to play. And more beautiful passing on display. The Sphinx. Oh, beautiful. Soriani keeps his team in contention here. It's only a 4-point game. Step back. A little bit too long. Sphinx got some space, decided to get it down to Trey Bolt. Oh, Trey Bolt. Offensive foul. Soriani still down. Trey Bolt saying, get up. Come get some more of this. But, yeah, similar to, remember when Shaq used to get called for the offensive fouls? You could see him loading up, boom, and just supercharge Soriani to the chest. You can. That's what that was like. Soriani is good to go. I know Piran is happy to have at least a little bit of a rest with no sub, 14-9. But a 5-point lead for them with just over a minute to play. They cross their T's and dot their I's. They'll be getting their second win here, day one. Although it could be bittersweet depending on what the news is with Gaspar Obnik. That's some good D. Ronquillo, but they stick with it. And the persistence pays off. Another bucket for Piran to make it 15-9. 55 ticks to play. Falling out of bounds, Strabo. Missed it. 2, connected though. Ronquillo makes it a 3-point game. Now things are a little bit interesting. Kavka though is going to give his team a 2-possession lead, 16-12. Black ball with 30 ticks remaining. Fitzgar, bottoms up, 17-12. Piran up, trying to stay that way with 15 seconds to go. Ferros, man, had he put that 2 up, could have made things a little bit more interesting, but this one's going to be a Piran win. They play hot potato with it out to the Sphinx. He can't hit it, but it won't matter one way or the other. It is going to be a Piran win. And they get it done in the final 6 minutes or so without Gaspar Obnik. But they hold off this Sao Paulo team and are going to go into quarterfinals unbeaten. 2-0, Piran. 17-12 is the final in this one.